What up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Hollywood. We are live at DJX 2025, man, in Atlantic City. If you know, you know. If you don't know, and you're a DJ or a music lover in general, you need to get on the DJX wave. It's my 4th year here, I think, post-pandemic, and it's been a blast. And I make sure that I tap in with the dope DJs that are, out here. How often can you get so many DJs in one room, one space, one city at the same time? So, if you haven't before, done an interview with this individual next to me, and I like doing the follow-ups because, we're always trajecting and life be lifing and all the things. So, without further ado, we got the one, the only.
DJ Neeek Nyce, Philly's finest.
Neeek Nyce, Philly's finest. You heard it. How'd you get your name, Neeek Nyce? Where'd that come from?
My sister's boyfriend was helping me out with coming up with the name, and at first he said Neeek Nyce, but he said no, you got to put some emphasis on it. Neeek Nyce, like spell it unique.
Okay, so
my name is
so it's not just N-E-E, it's
N-E-E-E-K.
Okay, so 3 E's.
Yep, N-Y-C.
Okay, dope. Neeek Nyce. Now that's fire. So now did DJing find you, or you found DJing? Like how did that happen?
I feel like DJing found me because I was not actually looking to become a DJ.
Yep.
I was playing around with my friend's equipment, and he was DJing his daughter's party. And then me just being spontaneous, I jumped on, not knowing what the heck to do. I just was playing music, and the family was vibing like, oh, you're really good at this. No, damn well I couldn't mix 2 songs for nothing. And I felt like that was his way of seeing like my potential, and he gifted me a controller.
Oh, I love that because along with that story, you also are paying it forward. Yes. So talk to the people and let them know like what Neeek Nyce got going on.
Well, my motto is always about paying it forward, especially to the up-and-coming generation.
Yeah.
And I feel as though you get the blessings from being giving, and it doesn't have to be in a form of money.
You get.
It's always in the form of service. So as a believer, God is my number one and only.
Amen. Period.
Amen.
Period.
He gave us this gift of life to be here and also to be a servant to others. So I am definitely a heavy servant to children, to the youth. And if I have it to give, I'm always doing that, and I usually get blessed in other ways.
That's dope. And you're from Philadelphia. So like, does Philly, like, all right, so we're in Jersey, right? There's Jersey Club. Like, does Philly have like a sound per se? Is there like, what does Philly sound like?
The Philly sound is the shake that. That's the new wave.
What is it?
Shake that.
Shake that?
Shake that, D-A-T.
D-A-T? Okay, I'm assuming, I know what we shaking. I know what's being shaked, but like what can you, is shake that, like, it sounds like it's high energy. Like, give me a little, details on what's shake that, if nobody knew, because I don't know, so I'm nobody right now.
Well, DJ Crazy, he's actually from Baltimore.
Okay.
He brought the sound here, so it's almost like a combination of B-More Club, Jersey Club, but
interesting. They
have their own dance. Like, it really blew up. I feel like right after the pandemic, with D-Sturdy and Za Salsa, they came out with a song called Shake That Shit, and from there it just blew up.
Fire. I gotta check that. Check that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely a sound of Philly.
Okay, that's what Philly sounds like.
Yeah.
So now for you, what was the moment where you realized that DJing, you were like, you know what, I want to do this DJ, like beyond the first time, you getting a controller, like what was the moment you were like, you know what, let's do this?
I kind of felt like it started off just as practice for me, just posting videos online, and when I actually seen clients reaching out to me and seeing that like they didn't know it was just a hobby for me, and I took it serious right after college.
Uh-huh.
I used my student loan money, just bought some equipment.
Smart.
From there I started my business, and I just kept investing.
That was a gem just dropped. Invest into your business.
Yeah.
So now next question. We're at DJX 2025. Every year there's a little different of everything. I see this year there's definitely a lot more focusing on women. They had a section of performers called Select Her, so talk about just the woman presence being more, because literally I physically see more women here at the convention and the expo. So like, just talk about, the rise of the lady DJ?
Well, being a female DJ owner of a company, I'm all in support of it. Actually, one of the DJs that work for my agency, her name is DJ West. She does this event out in Philly called Spring Fling.
Nice.
And then also my girlfriend Riri,
Riri,
who
shout out to
has
Riri.
the mixer. So it was an idea. I'm not going to say I thought of the idea of what they put together, but I proposed the idea to Leanne, who is the founder of Baseballs, because we are already in partnership.
Yeah,
and I collaborated
CEO,
the two to come up with some kind of event that focuses around the women. So as far as being the spearheader, I'm not going to say that I was involved in that, but I definitely pushed for the female.
Doing a couple cents. Yeah. Doing a couple cents. That's dope. Yeah, and I just love where because of course it's the music in general is a male dominated industry, so it's cool seeing the woman flair and the feminine energy being put into the sound waves, and I feel like you definitely hear the difference. So shout out to the ladies holding it down.
Yeah.
So now next question, what was your biggest highlight in 2025 so far? We are like 8 months in, you know. What's some big highlights for you that when I ask you that question comes to mind?
I would say my highlight is learning to travel and network. I put it out on Facebook that I wanted to go to different cities to DJ, and that actually came to light.
Fruition, fire, that's dope.
Yeah, thanks to Riri, she flew me out to Miami a couple times to do some events for her.
She getting flown out. Okay, I'm trying to get like you, my girl. That's dope.
It's all about the network.
That's dope. That's dope.
So that's kind of my mission is, if clients find me from other cities, if they can get me out there to play, that was my highlight. So yeah. And
that was another gem. Network, man. Network makes that net worth. So you brought the baby here this year.
Yeah.
And you brought the baby last year.
Yeah.
What's the experience like in regards of just work life balance, being a mom, and also like now I'm a lit DJ too, and I got a DJ company. What's the work-life balance like for you?
It is difficult, especially as a female DJ. We're mostly the ones doing all the nurturing, the caring.
Yep.
So balancing it, thanks to my momager, grandma, and my family that came down here, so I am able to work. But at nighttime, I do make it my presence to be there for her at nighttime. So you may not see me at the evening of parties because it's not that I don't want to be there, but mama is tired. I'm so tired. But I'm just happy that I can enjoy the experience with her. So Grace has made her appearance at a couple of those after dark parties with her little headphones on. So if you see little Grace face, yeah, she's there. But we make sure she gets back to bed, by 9 o'clock.
That's dope. And it's crazy just giving her that experience from early. And like she might remember it, she might not, but just having that experience and being in that atmosphere, I already know you're just pushing good frequencies and good vibrations into her. So shout out to you, shout out to the parents. So do you have any advice for a younger DJ, or you can make more specific to a younger woman DJ?
For my younger kids, I would say everybody starts at the beginning. You can't rush the steps, you can't be the top. You're going to start from the bottom, and it will show the amount of work and the amount of time you put into practicing where you will become in the coming years. So it is a journey that you have to take your time with. It doesn't happen overnight, but if you do put in overnight work, you will get to it faster. So that's my advice to the younger generation. And for female DJs specifically, or younger females, there's a place for us, and sometimes you have to find your place on your own. So it seems like a lonely journey. However, there is space for female DJs to shine.
No. That's what they do now, right? Clock it.
Clock that T. Clock that T. Clock that T.
So now, what is your biggest DJ scare? What's something that happened during a gig or before a gig and like a week of the gig, and you were like, yo, there's no way this is happening right now? Give me a DJ scare.
My biggest DJ scare, and it always seems to tie into Riri. She's like it's like we're the bat to the robin.
Yo, hilarious.
I brought her down here for an event, and we were doing a kensei, and my friend accidentally spilled a drink on my controller, and it stopped working in the middle of in the middle of the party, in the middle of a game. Thank God for an aux cord, and that she was able to DJ internally, but nobody knew. That was probably my biggest DJ scare.
Flawless. Listen, they'll never know. They'll never know. Nah, that's definitely scary. Drink on equipment that's a no-no.
Not around here, partner. Not around here.
That is a no-no. Now, my last question for you. So a lot of people discredit the impact of music. So why for Neeek Nyce? Why for DJ Neeek Nyce is it more than just music?
I would say the craft is definitely important in this industry, but also networking. I wouldn't be who I am or where I am if it weren't for my DJ family. Them trusting in me to cover events. That was a way for me to get the opportunity and exposure to build myself up, build my resume, and then be able to be seen on my own. So you can't discredit, who you know, because in my eyes, we're never in competition. It's always something that we can use our brothers and sisters.
Collaboration over competition.
Yeah.
Listen, Neeek Nyce, it's always a pleasure. We're going to do this every single year as much as possible. Let them know they can tap in with you on Instagram, socials, all that good stuff.
All right, you can find me on IG at DJ_Neeek with 3 E's, NYCE. You can find me on TikTok. I'm not on it like that, but other than that, make sure you follow IFL Entertainment.
Yes,
and
sir.
If you want to book me, I'm available for you.
Yes, sir. And you already know it's your boy DJ Hollywood. That's DJ HOLLYW, the number 8, the letter D. If you have not yet, subscribe to the channel because it's more than music. We out here, Atlantic City, grand finale, day 3. I am pooped, but the best is yet to come. So hope y'all enjoying. And like I said, go check out the past interview, man. See the growth. We out of here. Philly, NYC, you dig?